Hey guys, this is Chris, Tabletop Sports Delaware, and today is Jackie Robinson Day, and we're bringing you some Stratomatic baseball. We're going to also lump in tribute to the recently departed Al Kaline. Just last week, today is April 15th, 2020, and we are going to have the 1953 Brooklyn Dodgers going to Tiger Stadium to take on the Detroit Tigers. So let us go ahead and go through our starting lineups, and we'll get to some baseball. For the Dodgers, we have leading off playing second, Joe Gilliam. Pee Wee Reese, shortstop, batting second. Jackie is left field, playing third. Duke Snyder, straightaway center. He'll be cleanup. Gil Hodges of the Dodgers, first baseman, batting fifth. Roy Campanella, Campy's behind the plate. He is batting sixth. Carl Furillo is out and right. He is in the seventh slot. Hot corner man Billy Cox batting eighth, and Carl Erskine is going to be starting this game for the Dodgers. He'll be batting ninth. For the Detroit Tigers, the home team, Mickey Stanley, center field, leading off. Al Kaline out and right. He will be batting second. Willie Horton, left fielder, batting third. Norm Cash will be at first. He will be cleanup. Billy Freehan, the catcher, is going to be batting fifth. Second baseman Dick McAuliffe, sixth. Don Wirt, the hot corner man, batting seventh. In the eighth slot, shortstop Tom Matchick, and that's going to bring us to Denny McLain starting for the Tigers. He'll be on the mound batting ninth. So let us go ahead and get us some Stratomatic baseball going. Alrighty, top of the first, Jim Gilliam leading off for the Dodgers. And that's going to be a 2-5. That'll be a walk, so he starts with the free pass. Hold on. I'll make sure I got stuff where I can get to it easy. And that's kind of easy. That'll work. All right. Pee Wee Reese next up. Man on first. Denny McLain on the hill. Here comes the pitch. 1-10. High on the split. Reese cracks this one. Denny McLain left it hanging. So long. Goodbye. Pee Wee Reese, no out, two-run homer, top of the first, and the Dodgers are at it already. This could be a dinger, everybody, a humdinger. 2-0. McLain is tagged early. Jackie Robinson to the plate. That's going to be a 1-6 and a base hit for number 42. Duke Snyder now, man on first, nobody out. Tigers looking to reel it in here a little bit, 3-7, and McLain, Snyder is patient, and he waits and works the count. Men on first and second. Gil Hodges of the Dodgers. Two men on. Denny McLain with the pitch. 2-9 and a walk. First five batters reach base. Three of them by base on balls. It's going to bring Roy Campanella to the plate, and they're playing infield in. The Tigers are. That's a 6-9. Fly ball to right field. Back is Al Kaline. He makes the catch. It was a shallow fly ball. He gets the ball in quick. Nobody advances. So that is one away. That is what the Tigers needed. They needed an out. Praying for a ground ball now. Carl Furillo to the plate. 6-11. Hard ground ball hit to first. And that is going to be Norm Cash. He is a 2, rolled a 3, and he gets the ball. He is unable to check and make a play. He is able to get to first for the out unassisted. However, that's going to advance all the runners, and Jackie is going to score to make it 3-0. Snyder to third, Hodges to second. 2 outs, 3-0 Dodgers. Top of the first, Billy Cox, eighth in the order, comes to the plate. McLain wants to get out of this. And that is a single for Cox, and that's going to score the others. That is 4 runs and 5 runs. And how long do you leave McLain in there? Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Well, man on first, 2 outs, face the pitcher, and maybe McLain can settle down and the Tigers can score some runs. Erskine at the plate, 1-9, and he hits a single. Billy Cox to second, 114. He's 116 going to third. Does so. Men at the corners, 2 outs. And we have batted around in the top of the first for the Dodgers. Jim Gilliam comes back up to the plate. Denny McLain. Wow. Denny McLain. Let him pitch. Because he's Denny McLain. 4-4 home run. He's out of there. Jim Gilliam goes along with a 3-run shot. Makes it 8-0 in the top of the first. Al Kaline had a good play. Jackie Robinson hit a single and scored a run. Denny McLain, not so much. 0.2. He's coming out. Bad start like that. Wow. Going straight to it, we are. Denny McLain out of this game. Who's going to come in? We're going to say Mickey Lolich is going to come in. Why? Because he's got relief on his card and because I said so. Lolich. Pee Wee Reese homered his last time up. 2 outs, 8-0 Dodgers. 4-3. Hard ground ball hit the first. That's going to be Cash again. 2 with a 4. Scoops it up. He gets it to McAuliffe covering. So we'll call that a 3-4 to end the inning. 8 runs Dodgers. Wow. We're going to go to the bottom of the first inning. Erskine is on the hill for the Dodgers. Mickey Stanley will be leading off for the Tigers. Tigers looking to get some of those runs back, dear God, please. Erskine with the pitch to Stanley, 3-9, and they start off well with a single. So man on for Detroit. Al Kaline comes to the plate. Erskine set. Looks over to Stanley to keep him honest. 5-8, and that's a strikeout. Kaline swinging at the knee cheese. 1 away, Willie Horton. Yeah, I know. Had to say that to the tribute guy, but that's just me. 1-8, Willie Horton. This is a long fly ball back. It is going, gone. How about that? Channeling my inner Mel Allen. 8-2. Tigers get a couple back off Carl Erskine. And this is going to be a football match, everybody. Norm Cash. Base is empty. 1 out. 2-6. Hard ground ball hit to shortstop. Fielded easily by Reese. Gets it over to Hodges. Out number 2. And that's going to bring up Billy Free and the catcher. 2 outs. Nobody on. Down 6, 4-7. And that's going to be low on the split. Hard ground ball hit to Hodges. He is able to trot over and cover it unassisted. 3 outs. Tigers do get 2 of those back. We go to the top of the second. 8-2 Dodgers. Mickey Lolich on the hill for the Tigers. Leading off in this inning, Jackie Robinson. He'll be followed by Duke Snyder and Gil Hodges. Top of the second, up 6. Dodgers may be able to coast a little bit. Here's the pitch to Robinson. 1-7, second straight base hit. Single for Robinson. Duke Snyder, man on first. Mickey Lolich, 4-9. Fly ball to right field. Kaline drifts underneath it. Makes the catch easily. Relays the ball back into the infield, and Robinson retreats back to first from his lead. Gil Hodges now 1 away, man on first. Mickey Lolich. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be 4-11. Hard ground ball back to the box. 2-5. And Lolich is able to handle it. Cannot get to second in time. He's going to get Hodges at first for the short out. So Robinson makes it to second. 2 outs. Campy comes up to the plate. Roy Campanella. Here comes the pitch. 3-11. Ground ball hit sharply to third. That's going to be fielded by Don Word over there. Gets it over to Cash for out number 3. So no runs this inning for the Dodgers. They may not need them. 8-2 is your score. We go to the bottom of the second inning. Everything's looking good. Whole box is in view. I don't have to move dice. Actually did it right. Carl Erskine on the hill, large and in charge for Brooklyn. Dick McAuliffe. He'll be followed by Wirt and Magic. We're at the bottom of the order. 6, 7, 8. McAuliffe takes Erskine's pitch. 2-11. Hard ground ball hit to second base. Gilliam comes up with that, gets it over to Snyder for out number 1. Routine ground ball played very well by Gilliam out there. Moving towards his right and back across his body with the throw. Don Wirtz, third baseman. Erskine with a pitch, 4-8, and that's going to be 3-1. Takes it outside, ball 4. Wirt gets on base. Tigers have some business. Tom Magic, 1 out, 1 on, 8th in the order. Next up is Denny McLean. Here comes the pitch from Erskine. 6-11 fly ball to right field. That is going to be Ferrillo. He's fielding at a 1. Sorry about that. 1-8. Carl Ferrillo gets underneath it. He is able to make the out. He is deep enough. Wirt takes off. He's going for second. He's able to advance. So sacrifice fly for Magic. 2 outs. Wirt gets the second. And that's going to bring us to Mickey Lolich, who actually is a 1. 2 was McLean's card. Lolich, man on second. They'd like to get a run back. Anything can happen. Here comes the pitch. 5-8, and Erskine catches him with a curveball in the dirt. Lolich goes after it. Strike 3. No runs scored. Avon calling. 8-2 your score. We're going to go to the top of the third inning. Due up 7-8-9 for the Dodgers. Ferrillo, Cox, and Erskine. Mickey Lolich on the mound, set to go. Hoping to hold the Dodgers in check. Carl Ferrillo, leadoff batter of the inning. Here comes the pitch from Lolich. 4-5. Fly ball to center field. That one is back. Stanley gets underneath it. He's going to make the catch. That's 1 away. That'll bring up Billy Cox. The pitch from Lolich, 110. Pops it up high on the left side. Underneath it is Wirt calling off Magic. He makes the catch. That's going to be 2 away. 2 outs. And now we have Mickey Lolich. I'm sorry, Carl Erskine. Get the right team. Erskine, that pitch from Lolich. 4-8. And that is low on the split. Erskine hits it to the gap. He's rounding first. It's being rounded up by Kaline. Throws it in, and Erskine is told to slide underneath the tag. He's in with a double. 2 base hits for the pitcher. Extends the inning with an extra base hit. Jim Gilliam is up, and Lolich was really hoping to not have to have a man in scoring position. Lolich is going to pitch to Gilliam. Foul ball, roll them all. 1-7, pops it up on the right side weakly. Underneath it on the run towards home plate in foul territory. Cash makes work of that pop-up. That is 3 outs. Come on, write it in there so I know what it is later. There we go. So 1-2, a double, and 3 go the Dodgers. We go to the bottom of the third, 8-2. No runs scored since the first inning. Of course, 8-2 could be a really good final for the Dodgers. Carl Erskine set to go for Brooklyn. Mickey Stanley back to the top of the order. Leading off, bottom of the third. Erskine's pitch, 5-8, and that's going to be a strikeout. Erskine's third of game, 1 away. Al Kaline comes to the plate, struck out his last time, up 6-5, and misses the skinny split on top, gets a single into right. Kaline rounds first, trots back to the bag. Willie Horton, man on first, 1 out. Tigers with a chance to get some more runs back here. Erskine with the pitch, 4-4, and issues the free pass to Willie Horton. 1 out, 2 men on. Norm Cash hit 25 homers in 1968, comes up to the plate. Erskine would like to force a ground ball here. Not many on Cash's card. Let's see what happens. That's going to be a 4-10. Catcher card X. We're looking at Campy as a 1. 5, and it's a passed ball. It gets buying. So Campy with a passed ball. That's going to move Kaline up to third, Horton up to second, 1 out. And it is popped up behind home plate. Campy is giving chase, and he makes the catch. So that's going to be 2 away. 2 men in scoring position with Bill Freehan at the plate. 25 homer, 263. They're going to park Freehan. Load the bases, bring up Dick McAuliffe. Erskine looking to get out of this inning. Bases loaded for the Tigers. 110, pops it up the middle of the field. And Jim Gilliam races in there. He calls off Reese and Erskine, makes the catch. Out number 3, Tigers squander a wonderful opportunity with bases loaded, 2 outs. So it is 8-2. We go to the top of the 4th inning. Moving right along, Mickey Lolich on the hill for the Tigers. He's done well for the beleaguered Denny McLain. And here we go. Pee Wee Reese, second in the order, leading off, top of the 4th. That's going to be a 6-4 fly ball to center field, and in is Stanley. Makes easy work of the fly ball. That's 1 away. Jackie Robinson out of the plate. He has singled both times up, scored his first time in the top of the 1st. That is a 1-6 and a 3rd single for Jackie Robinson. He is 3 for 3. 1 out, 1 on, top of the 4th. 8-2 ball game. Duke Snyder comes to the plate. Lolich with the pitch, and he offers a free pass to Snyder. Robinson moves up to second. 2 men on, 1 out, 6-run lead. Gil Hodges of the Dodgers. Lolich pitches 3-3 and catches Hodges swinging late. Throws in the breaking ball. That is 2 outs. Roy Campanella comes up now, facing Lolich. 2 on, 2 out. Top of the 4th. 4-10. That's going to be a hard ground ball hit to Wirt at third. I know he is a 4 with a 13, and that is, he boots it. E5. Error for Wirt. Campy is on first. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Carl Furillo comes to the plate. Nowhere to put him. Lolich is pitching to him. Here it comes. 2-10. Hard ground ball hit back to the box. Lolich knocks it down, picks it up, gets it over to Cash for out number 3, and the Tigers escape the inning. So that's going to take us to the bottom of the 4th. 8-2 Dodgers. Brooklyn having a good showing on the road here in Detroit. Carl Erskine comes out for the Trolley Dodgers. No, they're not called that now, but hey. They're not called the Robins either, or the Superbos. They're called the Dodgers. Go Blue. Don Wirt is up. 7th in the order, the 3rd baseman. Magic and Lolich. Pitcher 2-10E. As McLain is not following in the order. Don Wirt, bottom of the 4th, lead off. Here we go, 4-7, and that's going to be just catches a split. Hard liner on the right side of the field. Hodges just over his outstretched glove, and that is a base hit for Wirt. So the Tigers have a man on, none out. Bottom of the 4th. Here we come. Tom Matchik, shortstop. Man on, 4-7, and the same roll. This time a hard liner. Hodges gets all over it. Wirt slides back into the bag underneath the tag. So that is going to be 1 away. Brings up Mickey Lolich. Lolich is going to bunt Wirt over with a 7. He lays it down the right side, and Snyder gets on it. He gets it over to Gilliam covering, but that's able to move Wirt over to second. So a 3-4 sack. And with 2 outs, they've got a man on. Man in scoring position, Mickey Stanley. 259 batter. Good base running. A little bit of power. Carl Erskine gets the signs in from Campanella. Here comes the pitch. 1-4. High on the split. That's a long fly ball. Furillo is chasing back into right field. This one is out of here. Stanley launches one into the cheap seats here in Tiger Stadium, and it is 8-4. Bottom of the fourth inning. Don Wirtz scores. Mickey Stanley scores. 8-4. And Carl Erskine now facing Al Kaline, who he struck out and given up a single to so far in this game. 2 outs. Bottom of the fourth. 8-4 game. 6-6. Andy catches Kaline swinging. Strike 3, out 3. Second time he struck him out in this game, but the Tigers get 2 more back. The Dodgers are letting them back in this game. Carl Erskine really needs to keep an eye on that. Mickey Lolich still on the hill for the Tigers. This might be his last inning of work coming up. Facing Billy Cox, 8th in the order for the Dodgers. Leadoff batter this inning. Erskine probably to bat. Yeah, he's in the on-deck circle, so Erskine will be batting and Gilliam after him. So here we go. Lolich with the pitch. 1-3, pops it up to the center of the field. Looks like second baseman. Who the hell's second baseman? Jeez. McAuliffe makes the catch, and we've got a possible injury for Billy Cox. Let's roll for that. 10, he is going to be out of the game. So P4, J. Cox is going to be out of the game. Let us do that real quick, then we'll continue. Another third baseman is going to be Bobby Morgan. All right, so he will be coming in for Billy Cox. Let me just do that while I've got it in front of me. Morgan, third base. He's a 3 and a 12D. All right, that is 1 out. Carl Erskine is up now. Mickey Lolich set to go. Here's the pitch. 5-6, and that is a fat double split, and Erskine catches it. His third base hit of the game, his second double in a row. 1 out. Man in scoring position. Jim Gilliam comes up to the plate. Lolich, the windup, the pitch. 5-7, strikes him out. That is 2 down. Brings us to Pee Wee Reese, who homered his first time up to start the scoring in the top of the first. Grounded to first and flown to center since then. Lolich with the pitch. 2-4. Ground ball hit hard back to the box. Lolich able to field this cleanly this time. Over to Cash. Out number 3. So no runs scored for the Dodgers in the top of the fifth. The game is official after 4.5 innings. Your score 8-4. We go to the bottom of the inning, and the Tigers with the heart of the order coming up in Horton, Cash, and Freehan. And Carl Erskine is coming back out. Let's see if he can't get through a clean inning. Keep the Dodgers intact. Willie Horton set for Erskine's delivery. 1-12 fly ball to right field. That one is being chased by Ferrillo over by the foul line. Past the foul line in foul territory, makes the catch. So that's 1 away. Norm Cash, first baseman, to the plate. Erskine signs in from Campy. Here's the pitch, 4-10. And that's going to be Campanella, 115. Pops it up behind home plate. Campanella throws off his mask, gets underneath it. Makes the catch. 2 outs. That's the second at bat in a row he's gotten Cash to pop up behind home plate. Throwing those fastballs high and tight late in the count, and Cash is just trying to fend them off. Billy Freehan now, the catcher for the Tigers. Here's the pitch from Erskine. 2-11 hard ground ball hit on the left side. That one's fielded cleanly over there by Bobby Morgan. Gets it over to Gil Hodges for out number 3, and Morgan just steps right into Cox's place as if he'd been there the whole game. 1-2-3 go the Tigers, and it is an 8-4 ball game. We go to the top of the 6th inning, and Lolich looks like he's coming out for 1 more inning. 1 more inning. Jackie Robinson will be the first batter he faces, third in the order, leading off top of the 6th. Snyder and Hodges on deck and in the hole. Here we go, Mickey Lolich. The pitch to Robinson, 3-6 fly ball to left field. This is going to break his hitting streak for the game. Underneath it is Horton. Makes the catch. That is 1 away. So 3 hits in a row for Robinson is all he's going to get in this one. Duke Snyder comes to the plate, 1 out, top of the 6th, 8-4 ball game. Lolich with the pitch, 5-8, strike 3. 2 out. And that's going to bring us to Gil Hodges of the Dodgers. Lolich gets the signs in from Freehan. Here's the pitch, 3-8. Skinny split on top, misses it. Hard liner up the middle. Diving for the ball is Pee Wee Reese, and he gets it outstretched, rolls, comes up on his feet, throws a little smile at Gilliam, little look over to Robinson, and trots on into the dugout, tossing the ball up onto the mound. Out number 3. Fantastic range by Pee Wee Reese on that play. That wasn't Reese. These are the Dodgers. Daggone it, that was magic. So let's redo that. Hard liner up the middle by Hodges. Magic diving, makes the catch. Comes up on his feet, looks over to McAuliffe, winks like he knew it was going to happen the whole time, tosses the ball on the mound, and the Tigers go into the dugout so they can come to bat at the bottom of the 6th. Yeah, I'll retcon stuff because that's just the way I do it. I never mess it up and call the wrong players. I'm a professional non-paid YouTuber. Dick McAuliffe leading off for the Tigers, bottom of the 6th, to be followed by Wirt and Magic. And the pitcher's spot, if someone gets on base, Erskine set to go, pitching a decent game so far. 1-4. That's a long fly ball by McAuliffe. That one is back. It is gone, out of here. Solo shot to lead off the bottom of the 6th by Dick McAuliffe, and that is going to be a 8-5 ball game. Don Wirt comes up to the plate. So the pitcher's spot will be coming up for Detroit. Here comes the pitch from Erskine, and Wirt works a walk. And they are going to pull Erskine. Writing on the wall and all that. So let's do a little bit of looking hairs. Who do we have whose ERA doesn't absolutely turn my stomach? You know what? He did some relief pitching, so in he comes, Clem Labine. He did some relief pitchering. So, Labine comes in. There were no runs there. 5.0 for Erskine. New pitcher right there. And that'll be the end of the batting for Erskine. All right, so we've got a man on first, nobody out. 8-5 ball game, bottom of the 6th, and Tom Matchik to the plate. Wirt on first base. Clem Labine gets his warm-up pitches with Campanella, throws it down to Reese at short, tosses it over to Gilliam onto Morgan and back to the hill. Labine is set to pitch. Matchik 4-3 off Labine's card. Fly ball to left field, and that's going to be Robinson 4-8, and it's into the corner. It's out of his glove. He dropped it. Matchik is going to be into third. Wirt is going to score. An unearned run, 8-6. Man on third. Nobody out. And we are going to see a pinch hitter for Lolich. Sorry. I got the yuckies. And I think that's going to be Gates Brown. So Lolich comes out. Gates Brown is going to get worked into the lineup. Brown, pinch hitter. He's a 14E for now. Nobody batting there. Clem Labine set to face him. Man on third. Infield is in. Here comes the pitch. 3-7, and that's low on the split, but it's a double. That is going to score Matchik. Another unearned run. Double. RBI. 3 runs in, it's 8-7. Tigers are coming back. Man on second in scoring position. Nobody out for Clem Labine in the bottom of the 6th. Mickey Stanley top of the order. Here comes the pitch from Labine, and that's a hard ground ball hit back to the box. Labine 217, gets in front of it, and he is able to check Brown, gets it over to Hodges, out number 1. 1 away, 1-run game now. Runner on second. Al Kaline comes to the plate. Clem Levine, the windup, the pitch, 3-5 fly ball to left field. Back goes Robinson. He gets underneath it this time, wheels the ball in quickly, and Brown retreats back to second. So that is going to be out number 2. Jackie Robinson with a good play that time, making up for the error. Did not let Brown move over. Willie Horton comes to the plate. Clem Levine wants to get out of this inning for the Dodgers. 5-7. Skinny split on top, misses it hard liner up the middle. Diving catch by Jim Gilliam, who looks to Reese with a wink. Tosses it onto the mound. Dodgers go into the dugout. I got it right that time. Out number 3. 3 outs in a row. But 3 runs scored for the Tigers, and now we have a ball game. We go to the top of the 7th. And we are going to get our Tabletop Sports Delaware triple check. Just to make sure we're situationally correct, we need a new pitcher for Detroit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 runs in the top of the first for the Dodgers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8-7 is your score. It's holding up, but it's not going to hold up for long at this rate. Let's see who's going to come in for Detroit. We're looking at Pat Dobson to come in and pitch. Nope. Let's do Pat Dobson, because we got someone else if need be. Dobson, one of the 20-game winners for the Orioles in 1970. So we're going to have Dobson. So Lolich went 5.1 innings. We need to take what's his face out. Give me just one more moment. We need to find Gates Brown, so we got to take him out of that. We'll flip him over. He's a place holder for the number 9 spot. Alrighty. Dobson takes the hill, gets his warm up, pitches with Freehan. And he is set to go here in the top of the 7th. Roy Campanella is going to be leading off. He'll be followed by Carl Furillo and Bobby Morgan. Dobson is set. Here comes the delivery. 5-12 hard ground ball hit on the right side. Easy play for Cash over there. Trots over and forces at first for 1 away. Campanella sits down. Carl Furillo strides out to the plate. Dobson is set. Here comes the pitch. 4-3, and he gets Furillo swinging. Out number 2, mark the new pitcher. Might be a good idea before you forget where it was. Bobby Morgan, hot corner man, replacing the injured Billy Cox. 8th in the order, 2 outs. Top of the 7th, 1-run game. Dobson, 4-7, and that's going to be a strikeout. 2 strikeouts in a row to get out of the 7th unscathed. 8-7 Dodgers. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning at the old ball game. And Clem Levine. Suspect. Yes, suspect. Comes out for the Dodgers on a very short leash. Norm Cash is set to go. Austin is really looking at the bullpen. One little sign and Levine is gone. Cash, 4th in the order, batting first. He'll be followed by Freehan and McAuliffe. Cash has popped up twice behind home plate. Grounded too short. Here comes the pitch from Levine. 3-9 and a strikeout for Clem Levine. That is 1 away. Billy Freehan, Tigers catcher, Levine with the pitch. 6-7, and that's going to be a hard ground ball hit to Reese at short. 1-11, and Reese with a throwing error. He draws Snyder off the bag. Just threw a little bit off balance. Stepped in a divot over there in the infield in a base pass perhaps, but drew Snyder off the bag, and Freehan made it on. So Reese with a little boffo. 1 out, 1 on. Dick McAuliffe to the plate. Clem Levine, the windup, the pitch, 4-6. And that is going to be a single, and that's going to get Freehan around to third. And that may well be it for Clem Levine. Yep, Austin's coming out. He is calling to the bullpen, and that'll be it for Levine. Who pitched? 1, 2, 3, 4 outs. 1.2. That's not right. Now, 2.0. Now. Oh, Lord, jeez. He did the 6. He's done 1 out in the 7th. 1.1. Come on, Chris. All right. Levine is out just the same. He's going to be replaced by Bob Milliken. He will come in 1 out, bottom of the 7th inning. Don Wirt is up. McAuliffe on first, Freehan at third, infield, nothing special. They're playing deep double play depth. Here comes the pitch from Milliken to Wirt. 4-9, fly ball to left field, shallow. In comes Jackie Robinson on the run, makes the catch, wheels the ball towards home plate. Everybody is going to hold still. Campy comes up looking towards second, making sure everybody stays where they're supposed to. So that is 2 outs. Great play out there by Jackie Robinson. Going to bring up Tom Magic, shortstop. Runners at the corners, 2 outs, bottom of the 7th. 1-run game. Tigers are down 8-7. Milliken with the pitch, 4-11. Hard ground ball hit back to the box. That's going to be fielded by Milliken. 2-11, and he tries to get it to first, and he draws Snyder off. E1, and that scores Billy Freehan for the 8th run. We have a tie ball game, unearned run. 3 unearned runs by the Tigers. And a lot of fielding miscues here by the Dodgers. E. And that's going to bring us to the pitcher's spot. And I think we are going to see with 2 outs, they're going to leave Dobson in. They're going to let him bat. So he's got a pitcher's card 1. Dobson is going to bat here. They want to keep the pitcher on the hill. They have faith Dobson can bring him home. And they're hoping the top of the order can pull ahead in the 8th. Milliken, men at first and second, 2 outs, tie game now, 8-8. The pitch from Milliken, 5-7, strikes him out. So, Dobson, pitcher 2-10-E, strikeout right there, ends the inning. However, unearned run, Tigers do score, and it is an 8-8 ball game. Pat Dobson facing Milliken. They're going to leave Milliken in because the rest of the bullpen is 4s, and I really don't like that. Milliken's going to bat. Milliken takes a 1 with his coffee. Right there. Dobson warms up with Freehan. Coming down, thrown around, back to the hill. Dobson leans in. And Milliken is set. Here comes the pitch. 2-9, and that'll be a hard ground ball hit on the right side. Easily played over there by Cash. Trots over for move the cards down here. Out number 1. That's 1 away. Back at the top of the order, Jim Gilliam, second baseman. Both teams, it's a clean slate. Here's the pitch from Dobson. 4-8. It's high on the skinny little triple split. He gets it into the corner in right field. Gilliam rocketing around second. Kaline with the arm. He guns it over to third under the slide and the tag of Wirt. And Gilliam is in for a triple. Gilliam is in for a triple. 1 out. Pee Wee Reese at the plate. Dobson. Infield in. They have to. 5, 6. And that'll be a fly ball to right field. Underneath it is Al Kaline. He is deep. He makes the catch on the run towards the wall. Gilliam tags up. Dodgers take a 9-8 lead. Gilliam walks across home plate. Dodgers, 1-run lead in the top of the 8th inning. Jackie Robinson comes to the plate with 2 outs. Bases empty. Pat Dobson. Here comes the pitch from Dobson. Hard ground ball on the right side. Cash comes up with it, and he's able to trot over and make the play. So that's going to be out number 3. But the Dodgers have scored a run here in the top of the 8th. It is a 9-8 ball game, and the Tigers they are to the top of their order. Stanley, Kaline, and Horton coming up with Cash if he's needed. Milliken is still pitching for Brooklyn. Mickey Stanley set the lead off. He's homered and singled in this game. Here comes the pitch from Milligan. 4-9. That's a fly ball to left field. Jackie Robinson gets underneath it. He makes the catch easily. That is out number 1. Tigers do not want to waste the top of the order. They need to get a run across. Al Kaline struck out twice. He said a single. This would be the time for him to redeem himself in his partial tribute game with Jackie Robinson here. The pitch from Milliken. 4-3. Hard ground ball on the right side. Snyder is feeling it. 1-9, and he gets the ball. He's able to trot over, make the play, beats Kaline by a step. Beats Gilliam by 2 steps. That is 2 outs. Willie Horton comes to the plate. 3-6 the pitch, and that's a strikeout. 1-2-3 go the Tigers, top of the order in the bottom of the 8th, and the Dodgers take a 1-run lead into the top of the 9th inning. Tigers will get one more chance. Heart of their order is still coming up in Cash, Freehan, and McAuliffe, but first, Pat Dobson has to get through Snyder, Hodges, and Campy. So let us see what happens here. Top of the 9th inning, Dodgers. Duke Snyder set to take Dobson's offering. 2-5. Low on that split. It's still a single, so Snyder is on base. Nobody out. Gil Hodges of the Dodgers. He has walked, struck out, grounded to first, and hit a hard liner up the middle. Dobson looking for more of the same. Induced a ground ball. Nope. He gives Hodges a walk. Men at first and second here in the top of the 9th. Dobson, a .266 pitcher back in 1968. Roy Campanella. Dobson is looking for it. Roy Campanella, a .312 batter, 41 homers. You do not do anything weird with that. 1-9. High on the split. It's a long fly ball. This one is back deep, straight away center. Stanley giving chase out of the park. Campanella. No outs, top of the 9th, 3-run shot, 12-8 is your score. Snyder scores. Hodges scores. And here comes Roy Campanella, much to the chagrin of the Detroit faithful. Dodgers jumping up and down, celebrating. Dobson's going to stay in to face the bottom of the order. 4-run ball game. Dodgers in the lead, 12-8, top of the 9th. Dobson with the pitch to Furillo. 1-6 hard ground ball to Wirt on the right side. Knocks it down, gets it up, fires it over to Cash for out number 1. That's going to bring us to Bobby Morgan, third baseman. Here comes Dobson with the pitch. 2-8, and catches him swinging at the knee cheese. That is 2 outs, and it looks like Milliken is going to stay in the game. He's going to bat again with the lead, keep him there, and another strikeout for Dobson. But the Dodgers have done the damage. And we're going to do a Tabletop Delaware triple check just to make sure that we are situationally correct here. We know 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep, it is 12-8 is your score. Milliken comes in, gets a couple of warm-up pitches to Campanella. Campanella throws it down to second. Reese tosses it over to Gilliam, over to third to Morgan, back to the hill. As Norm Cash trots out, smacks the dirt out of his cleats, steps up to the plate. Milliken with the pitch, 4-12, hard ground ball hit to second base. That one is fielded there by Gilliam, and he is able to field it cleanly, gets it over to Hodges for out number 1. Cash retreats to the dugout. Billy Freehan comes in from the on-deck circle. Milliken gets the ball, stares in, leans into Campanella, gets the signs. Freehan, a couple of warm-up swings. Milliken straightens up. Here's the wind-up, the pitch. 1-5, and takes the 3-0 high. That is ball 4. Freehan is on base with a walk. So 1 out, 1 on, bottom of the ninth, down 4 runs. Dick McAuliffe now. McAuliffe is going to bat. Freehan, nothing fancy. Milliken with the signs in from Campanella, stretches. Here comes the pitch. 3-6, and that is a strikeout of McAuliffe. That is 2 away. 1 final out for the Tigers in this tribute. In Jackie Robinson Day and Al Kaline tribute. Don Wirt is set to take the pitch. He's a 200 batter. They're going to look at the bench. And they're bringing in Jim Northrup. Pinch hitter for Wirt. Northrup. Pinch hitter. 15D. That's it for Wirt, who singled, walked twice, scored 2 runs, flew to left. And with 2 outs, and Freehan 270 feet away from being 3 runs down. Northrup comes out, a couple of warm-up swings, sets into his stance. Milliken gets the signs from Campanella, straightens up. Here comes the windup. The pitch, 3-10, and gets him swinging. That is it. Strike 3, and the game is over. Your final score. Ladies and gentlemen, from Tiger Stadium, the 1953 Brooklyn Dodgers, 12. Detroit Tigers, 8. That is your final score. Let's do a couple of stat highlights. Not going to count everything out, but we love our stats, don't we? Gosh, man, the stinking Dodgers tore that stuff up. Oh, man. First inning right from the word jump, and it almost wasn't enough. Wow, let's look at some of these stats right here real quick. Let's get in a little closer. Don't be shy. Alright, that's good. Gilliam with a homer. So a homer, a triple, 3 runs scored, 3 RBI, a walk. Pee Wee Reese with a 2-run shot, 3 RBIs total. Right there, Jackie Robinson, 3 of 5 on Jackie Robinson Day. Way to go. Campanella with a 3-run homer to put it away in the top of the ninth. Put it away for good. His only hit of the game, but got it when it counted. 2 doubles for Carl Erskine. 3 for 3 with a run scored. How about that? And let's look at the Tigers as I plug in my power source. Battery doesn't last long. I think I need a new battery for this new laptop. It's a refurb. Got it cheap enough and it works great. I'm happy with it. Kaline, 1 for 5, 2 strikeouts. Was not to be on tribute day, but that's okay. Tigers came close. 2-run shot for Mickey Stanley in the bottom of the 4th. He was 2 for 5. Homer, 2 ribbies, 2-run scored, a strikeout. Another homer by Dick McAuliffe. He was 2 for 5 with a run scored, an RBI, and a strikeout. Second baseman, and that's about it. I mean, yeah. So your final score is right there. La. Ugly mug. Yeah, I wanted to do a game. It's been a while, and with Jackie Robinson Day, I'm going to go ahead and upload this and then go downstairs and watch 42 because it's been a while since I've seen it. For those of you who have not seen that movie, if you're watching this game, you've probably seen that movie, but I know it's probably been a while, so go ahead and watch it, man. Fantastic movie about the struggle that all African Americans went through. Jackie Robinson is the focus, of course, of this movie, and it was well done. It was a fantastic movie, a fantastic story about a fantastic baseball player. Al Kaline, our thoughts and condolences go out to your family and your friends, the Kaline family. That was a hard hit for Tigers fans and anybody who was a fan of baseball of the 60s. You will be missed. You will be remembered, especially in little games like this. Just it's the little things that count, right? So, guys, thank you very much for watching the game. This is Chris, Tabletop Sports Delaware, and I bid you adieu. Keep on rolling, guys. Stupid button.